Good afternoon and welcome to the DBS Lunchtime News. In the headlines, the police are reporting that it has seized well over $46 million worth of drugs for 2025. In news from the region, U.S. slaps sanctions on Venezuela's President Nicolas Maduro relatives as Venezuela warfares build. And internationally, Russia hits back at Europe's big plan to loan Moscow's frozen cash to Ukraine. These are the headlines. I'm your presenter, Alian Christopher. The details of the news when we return.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date, but you are stranded? No ride, no bus, nowhere, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Tansa, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, think Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Fonkole. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys already at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool of Fonkole. Now with your bonus, go drive safely in your bonus.
You've worked hard to build your dream home. Now it's time to protect it with ICWI's A-Plus Homeowners Policy. From hurricane damage to unexpected losses, we've got you covered with the best homeowners protection in the region. Protect your most valuable asset with coverage for what matters most when it matters the most. ICWI, we know insurance. You know you're protected. ICWI, serving you is all we do. Visit ICWI.com or call 767-440-4294. Visit us on 13 Castle Street in Roseau and on the corner of Harbour Lane and Holland Street, Portsmouth, or any of our agents.
DBS News.
Welcome back. First up in the news, the police are reporting that it has seized well over $46 million worth of drugs for 2025. Acting Police Chief is Lincoln Corbett.
In terms of drugs, but cocaine, primarily cocaine, we've seized in excess of 1,332 kilos of cocaine, 1,732 kilos of cocaine. And for those of you who have been following us closely, we had a big burn about 2 weeks ago. And all of that would have gone up in smoke. All of it and some more would have gone up in smoke at the Monroe's compound.
And that is Acting Police Chief Lincoln Corbett. Meanwhile, the police force are reporting the seizure of 84 firearms for 2025.
We've seized so far for the year 84 firearms, including firearms that were brought in for the customs illegally. 84. And I'm suspecting the numbers will increase. But 84 firearms have been removed from the streets of Dominica, from the hands of criminals. Removing firearms, getting firearms, that's a big thing. Because it's not easy to get firearms. It's not easy. It's not like buying bread. It's not easy. So 84 firearms, including high-powered firearms, rifles, submachine guns, and high-powered pistols have been recovered. And for the year, so far, we have removed from the streets of Dominica 1,310 rounds of ammunition. And we've seized in excess of $84,000 EC for the year.
And that is Acting Police Chief Lincoln Corbett. The government of Dominica are in the process of procuring 2 additional ambulances for the Fire and Ambulance Department. The announcement was made by the Minister for National Security, Rayburn Blackmore. He said these new ambulances will be on island in the first part of 2026.
The plan of the ministry and the government in the high-intensity areas in terms of population, the Roseau catchment area, and to have one-on-one ambulance. It's still in Portsmouth and in Marigot. But with COVID-19, we had a number of issues, and because of the stress that was brought to bear on those vehicles, some of them fell through. So as we speak, we're procuring 2 additional ambulances, modern ambulances, if everything you can think about. And approval has been given to that already. And we are expecting those ambulances to be there in the first part of the new year, and to ensure that Roseau has 2 ambulances at all time, and to ensure that all the health districts have ambulances, as we always seek to do.
Minister for National Security, Rayburn Blackmore. Minister of State in the Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development, Oscar George, has praised the creativity, discipline and entrepreneurial spirit of Dominica's young caterers as the Dominica Youth Business Trust, the DYBT, hosted its 3rd annual Caterers Showcase at the Prevost Cine Mall today. Addressing participants, George told the culinary entrepreneurs that the opportunity to showcase their skills and offering to the public is invaluable.
We must understand that all things equal, there will always be a demand for catering services. People have to eat, but the reality is many people or organizations may not have the time to prepare meals, especially in large quantities. So this presents a real opportunity for young caterers, and these opportunities matter. They open doors for sales, partnerships, and long-term business growth. So to all our caterers here today, the opportunity to showcase your skills and delicious offerings to the public and private sector entities is invaluable. This showcase signals something crucial, which is the need for more targeted, intentional opportunities for our entrepreneurs to show what they can do. Importantly, when we provide platforms like this, we allow you to build confidence, to cultivate professionalism, and create real linkages that translate into income, visibility, and progress. And as I've said previously, this showcase could not have been held at a more opportune time.
Minister of State in the Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports and Community Development, Oscar George. The Caterers Showcase runs until 3 p.m. today. And the Diocese of Roseau has unveiled 3 major activities to commemorate the closure of the Global Jubilee Year. Vicar General and Chairman of the Jubilee Committee, Father Nigel Karam, made the announcement during a press conference this morning. This year, the Catholic community in Dominica celebrated the Global Catholic Jubilee Year 2025 under the theme Pilgrims of Hope, alongside its 175th anniversary.
This month of December, as we close the Universal Jubilee, we have 3 events happening. On the 16th, 17th, and 18th, next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Bishop Kendrick Forbes, the Bishop of our diocese, will be leading and giving talks on the subject of prayer. This will be done from the Cathedral Church, and we're inviting all our parishioners, all the members of the church around the diocese, around the island, to gather, to listen to these talks, these teachings and reflections on the topic of prayer. On Friday night, there is a penitential service at the cathedral, and all are invited to join us as we prepare for the Christmas season. The second major event that will be taking place will be on the 28th of December, beginning at 5 p.m., and that will be the closing of the Universal Jubilee. So we began on the Feast of the Holy Family 2024, and we're ending the Universal Jubilee, that jubilee established by the Church every 25 years. We will be closing it on the Feast of the Holy Family, Sunday, the 20th of December at 5 p.m. The final event will take place on the Feast of the Epiphany that we will celebrate on the 4th of January, Sunday the 4th of January in the evening.
That's Vicar General and Chairman of the Jubilee Committee, Father Nigel Karam. That's the national focus, regional and international developments up next.
Husband and wife in bed chatting quietly. Husband asking his wife, "Are you ready?" Wife with a smile on her face said, "Yes, I'm always ready and more than ready." The question is, are you ready? Husband replied, "Ready like Freddy. I'm always prepared." It was Duvan Joux, so she asked him, "What time is it, Hussy?" Husband replied, "Time to upgrade." She shouted, "What? On my birthday?" And her smile turned to a serious frown. Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again. Husband says, well, I guess you wouldn't get that brand new vehicle from Carlton Phillip as I promised. When she heard those romantic words, her picker stand up, her eyes started to grow, her face light up like dumblet. But she thought she was being jumped on her birthday and being replaced. Then they embraced and hugged and kissed some more. Head straight to Carlton Phillip. She says, look it, honey, that's the ride. The new ride, the favorite color and style. They both hugged and embraced each other. Thanks to Carlton Phillip Motor Pool, Fogole, telephone, email.
For over 55 years, ICWI has stood strong, protecting homes and properties across the Caribbean. Through every storm, every challenge, we've been tried, tested, and trusted. With a robust reinsurance program, we're built to last and built to be there for you when you need us the most. Choose ICWI Property Insurance. Serving you is all we do. Visit ICWI.com. Call 767-440-4294. Visit us on 13 Castle Street in Roseau and on the corner of Harbor Lane and Holland Street in Portsmouth, or any of our agents.
DBS News.
Welcome back. In news from the region, the United States has imposed sanctions against relatives of Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro and 6 companies shipping the South American country's oil. The move came as the White House said it will bring the oil tanker seized by American forces off the Venezuelan coast to a port in the United States, adding to growing fears of open conflict between the two countries. And internationally, Russia is taking legal action in response to moves by Ukraine's European allies to use Moscow's frozen assets to help Kiev fund its military and economy. The Russian central bank is suing Belgian bank Euroclear in a Moscow court, and Russian officials accuse the EU of an act of theft. Ukraine is running out of cash after almost 4 years of Russia's full-scale war. That's the news. The DBS Lunchtime Sports Report comes up with Gavin Richards.
Easy Max, get your money fast. Join the family. Call and find out now. You want that quick money to meet all of your needs. High speeds and top service. Easy Max family. Qualify for 7.5 or maybe 10,000. 2.0 is 15 grand. Easy Max, yours and mine.
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union presents the Easy Max Family Loans. Easy Max Plus of $7,500. Easy Max Pro of $10,000 and Easy Max 2.0 of $15,000. Yes, contact us today at 449-6556 or 449-9343 or 295-2682. Terms and conditions apply. West Coast Credit Union, your only credible choice for success.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Gavin Richards. If your lunchtime sports update, let's begin with cricket news as the West Indies Test captain Ruston Chase says the batting let them down as they were sent crashing to a 9-wicket defeat to New Zealand in the second test inside of 3 days last night. Well, 7 West Indian batsmen fell for single-digit scores as the West Indies had no answer for Jacob Duffy in their second innings as they were bundled out for just 128 runs on day 3. New Zealand chasing just 56 to win, won comfortably, hitting 57 for 1. The final scores in that second test match, West Indies 205 and 128 all out. New Zealand 278 for 9 declared and 57 for 1. Some more sports this lunchtime. The head coach of the national under-20 men's football team, Delroy Watt, says his squad has to put in the work to be able to handle the pressure of playing 4 games in 7 days in the 2026 CONCACAF under-20 qualifiers. Well, the qualifiers will get underway in Costa Rica in February of 2026. Dominica has been placed with the Dominican Republic, Antigua, St. Lucia and the British Virgin Islands in Group C. Watt says that while the group may be favorable for Dominica on paper, the scheduling of the matches will be a challenge and the team has to work hard in training. In some more football news, well, Fonkole FC have stormed their way into the semi-finals of the DFA's Division 1 President's Cup as they pounded Exodus FC in quarter-final action last night at the DFA Technical Center. Well, Fonkole took that game 6-1. The quarterfinals will continue tonight with Warner taking on the newly Premier League promoted side, Do-It Center Mighty Avengers. That game gets underway from 7 o'clock at the DFA Technical Center. We can also tell you that Computer Center Ballers and the Firefighter Ballers are the 2 teams advancing to the semi-final round of the Public Service Health and Wellness 3x3 basketball tournament. Well, both teams advanced following wins last night at the Windsor Park. Computer Center Ballers, they finished the night with 3 wins and 1 defeat to top the zone in 7 points. The Firefighter Ballers were second on 6 points, and the World Boss Superstars ended in 3rd place on 5 points. While the public service, health and wellness activities will continue this afternoon with dominoes on the ground floor of the government headquarters. But that's all the time we're going to have for sports this lunchtime. We're heading across to the National Lotteries, Dominica National Lotteries, as it's time for the Lotto Draw.
And you'll automatically receive a promotional voucher. Win cash prizes up to $2,000, a $1,000 grocery voucher, or the ultimate holiday escape, a Caribbean cruise for 2. Play daily through today and sail into the holiday of a lifetime. Your cruise awaits. Promotion begins Monday 8th December 2025 and ends Friday 16th January 2026. Dominica National Lottery. Everything is possible. Must be 18 or older to participate.
A pleasant good afternoon to everyone and welcome back to the Midday Draw. It's the 12th of December 2025, and of course I am your hostess, Mia Francis. Let's now turn $2 into $2,000 with some Play 4. Good luck everyone. First number is 14. Your second number is 18. The third number is 12. And the final lucky number is 15. Let's recap. Your Play 4 lucky numbers are 14, 18, 12, and 15. Play 4. Grand winners every day. Stay tuned for Big 4 with Multi-X.
The Match 5 jackpot is increasing. It's currently $21,300. Play Match 5 and win big.
Super 6.
Super 6.
Super 6.
Super 6. Super 6.
The Super 6 jackpot is now over $700,000. Get your tickets today. And we are back. It's big bets and big scores. Let's now play some Big 4. Good luck to you. The Big 4 lucky numbers are 2, 8, 0, and 4. Let's now multiply those winnings with that Multi-X ball. And the Multi-X ball selected is FP. To recap, the Big 4 lucky numbers are 2, 8, 0, and 4. The Multi-X ball drawn is FP. Big 4, it's an easy score. Stay tuned for Pick to with Multi-X.
It's time to purchase those Match 5 tickets. The current jackpot is $23,400.
The Super 6 jackpot is now over $700,000. Get your tickets today. And we are back. Let's now pick 2 and play to win. Good luck, everyone. Your pick 2 lucky numbers this afternoon are 9 and 7. The multi-X ball selected is FP. Let's recap. Your pick 2 lucky numbers are 9 and 7. The multi-X ball drawn is FB. Pick 2 and play to win. Stay tuned for one off. The Super 6 jackpot is now over $700,000. Get your tickets today. Thank you so much for staying tuned, guys. Let's now play some one-off and win some cash. Good luck. Your 3 lucky numbers for one-off are 2, 4, and 0. To recap, your one-off lucky numbers are 2, 4, and 0. One-off. Win anyway. Up next is Daily 3rd Multi-X. Super 6 jackpot is now over $700,000. Get your tickets today. And we are back. Join us today at 3 p.m. at our main office for Daily 3 promotion. Win vouchers, cash prizes, and a trip for 2 on a cruise. Also, the Super 6 jackpot is now over $700,000. So get your tickets, this could be yours. Let's now play some Daily 3. Good luck. Number is 8. Your second number is 9. And the third lucky number is 2. Let's now multiply those winnings. The multi-X ball selected is 2X. Yes, double those winnings. Let's recap. Your lucky numbers are 8, 9, and 2. The multi-X ball selected is 2X. Daily 3, you'll win anyway. A big congrats to all our winners. All our draws are supervised by auditor from KPB Chartered Accountants. Once again, I was your hostess, Mia Francis, wishing you a fabulous Friday afternoon. And see you next time. Toodles!
But if they could, they would say something like this. I like Linhas Vepladu. They wanted to tell my family brought me to Linhas after I die. And the way Linhas took care of my body with respect and dignity, my jamais t'as fait casser West Linhas Funeral Home. 30 years of experience, professional.